Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today I got a different video for you guys. On Facebook, I have IMDb on there, and it asked a question. If you were to reboot the classic movie Clue from 1985, who would you cast in that film as the characters from the previous movie? And then I read a lot of the comments on there. A lot of people were saying this movie shouldn't be rebooted. Leave the classics alone, and all the same spiel they say every time someone asks a question about remaking or rebooting a movie. To me personally, I have no issue with it. Movies have been remade and rebooted for over 50 years. They've been remaking movies for the longest time. Hell, there's 4 versions of A Star is Born, for Christ's sakes. Actually, there's more than that. There's 2 silent movies about A Star is Born. I think it's 1918 and 1919, respectively. So it's never going to happen. It's not going to stop. Now, will all the classics ever be remade or rebooted? Only time will tell. But for me personally, it's worth a shot. Why not? You know, I know Hollywood, people think Hollywood's running out of ideas and all these different things. You know, these remakes and reboots can be a lot of fun and can be really good if you do it right. You know, if you just throw shit together, it's still going to be shit. But if you take the time, write a script, do it right, it can be just as good as the original. So for me, I decided to play director and most notably casting, being in charge of casting as well. I put together who I think should be in this reboot. And so this is going to be a lot of fun. Just remember, this is my opinion. We're all going to have different opinions of who we think should be in this movie. And I'm just doing this for fun. This is not going to be anything that's probably going to happen. But this is my suggestion to whoever remakes this movie. I think I got a great diversity of cast here. And I think this would be a lot of fun if this cast was in it. So without further ado, here is my casting choices for a possible reboot of the 1985 classic movie Clue. Starting with the 5 male leads, for Colonel Mustard, I have selected Paul Rudd. For Wadsworth, I have selected Andy Serkis. For Mr. Green, I have selected Seth MacFarlane. For Professor Plum, I have selected Vince Vaughn. And for Mr. Body, I have selected John Krasinski. I think those 5 male leads would be perfect. I really wanted Seth MacFarlane there as Mr. Green because Seth knows how to bring comedy to a movie, and I think he'd be fantastic as Mr. Green in this movie. A lot of people's beef about it is, how are you going to replace such a great cast? Well, you got to take the time, sit down, and really picture who you think would be suitable for these parts. And the first name I thought of when Mr. Green came up was Seth MacFarlane. And I think he's perfect for that role. You know, Colonel Mustard, Paul Rudd. A lot of people's main beef was, who's going to replace Tim Curry? Well, the first name I thought of was Andy Serkis. I think he'd be perfect. And don't get me wrong, I love the original movie. I'm a huge fan of this original movie. But like I said, I don't have a problem with it being rebooted or remade, whatever the hell you want to call it. But those 5 gentlemen I have selected for those roles. So let's get into the female leads. Starting with Yvette the Maid, I have chosen Kaylee Cuoco as Yvette the Maid. I think she'd be perfect for that role. Uh, of course, she's beautiful, just like Yvette was, the original anyway. And yeah, I think she brings real life to Yvette's character in this movie. For Miss Scarlett Johansson. I mean, come on. I mean, who else do you think is going to take over that role? Yeah, hands down, Scarlett Johansson as Miss Scarlet. For Mrs. Peacock, I have chosen Nicole Kidman. For Mrs. White, I have chosen Emma Stone. And so those are the actresses for the main female leads in this movie. Now, I did fill out the rest of the cast as in the original movie. So I do have other actors for these small roles. So let's get into those. First, the Singing Telegram. I have Emma Watson. I think it'd be really funny for her to show up and be the Singing Telegram girl. For the cook, I have Melissa McCarthy. For the cop, the black officer who shows up, I have Reginald Bill Johnson. From Family Matters. Die Hard. I think he'd be perfect. For the motorist that shows up, Owen Wilson. Perfect. Small, quick little role. He gets bumped off. Fantastic. And last but not least, cop number 1 and cop number 2. I have the duo from Superbad, Bill Hader and Seth Rogen. Perfect. So there you have it. That is my casting choice for a potential reboot of the 1985 film Clue. So in the comment section below, give me your thoughts and opinions on my choices. Did you like it, love it, hate it? Leave your list in the comment section below of who you think should play these roles in a potential reboot. I would love to see some feedback from you guys and to compare lists. But for me personally, I think I've nailed it. I think this would be a great cast for a reboot of the film Clue. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell, and if you like this review, hit that like button. But thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for many more movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reviews, top 10s, and rankings. And if you have a suggestion or something you want to see on my channel, let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely do that for you guys. But thanks again for watching, and check you later.